Hello everybody in Prep 3. Today we will study lesson 1 of Unit 1 of Science syllabus. This lesson is called motion. What's the motion? Motion means the change of object position as time passes, relative or according to position of another object. I mean by this definition that this train is moved from one station to another, so it changes its position as time passes. When the time passes, the train changes its position. So we can say that this train is in a state of motion. If the train stops in its position as time passes, it still stops in its position. We say that this train is in a state of rest, not motion. So we can say that the definition of motion, the change of object's position as time passes relative to position of another object. Okay, the simplest type of motion is motion in a straight line in one direction. Motion may take many shapes, like motion in a circle, motion in a square, motion in a curved line, motion in straight line directions, motion in straight line in one direction. And the simplest type of motion of this motion that I said before is motion in straight line in one direction. Here there is one question. Complete. The simplest type of motion is motion in straight line in one direction, like the movement of train or metro. The path of moving object may be. Path means the way that the object takes during its moving. The path of moving object may be straight or curved or combination of each. Straight or curved or combination of each. Here there is a question. Complete. The path of moving object may be space or space. We will say that. We will answer by maybe straight or curved or combination of each. Okay, let's on another take another section. We will talk about speed. What's meant by speed? Let's see an example before explaining what is the meaning of speed. If we have two cars, you see in this picture a blue car and a red car. If the red car, if the red car covered 50 meter in 10 seconds, and the blue car covered 100 meter in 50 seconds. Sorry, I mean that if the red car covered 50 meter in 10 seconds and the blue car covered 100 meter in also 10 seconds, so we can say that which car is faster. You will say that the blue car is faster because it covered 100 meter in 10 seconds, but the red car covered 50 meter in 10 seconds, so the blue car covered a longer distance than red car. So the first factor that affects on speed is called distance. Okay, let's take another example. If the blue car, if the red car, let's talk on the red car first. If the red car covered 100 meter in 10 seconds, but the blue car covered 100 meter in 20 seconds. So we can say that which car is faster? You will answer the red car is faster. Why? Because the red car covered 100 meter in 10 seconds, but the blue car covered 100 meter in 20 seconds. So the red car takes shorter time, less time than the blue car. So the second factor that affects on speed is called time. Okay, So we have two factors that are necessary for description of motion or speed, which are distance and time. Okay. Okay. Here is one question that is the two factors that are necessary for description of motion is called space and space. You will answer by distance and time. From these two factors, we can conclude a definition of speed. We will see that what's meant by speed is the distance covered in a unit time. It is the distance covered in a unit time. Unit time means 1 second or 1 hour or 1 minute. So exchange we can exchange unit time by 1 hour or 1 second. Okay. There is another definition of speed, that is the rate of change of distance. Okay. What is the law of speed? This law, we will use it in solving some problems about speed. V equal d over t. What is the V? V means velocity, but here in this lesson it represents the speed. D is called distance, t is called time, so we can say that V speed equal d distance over t time. What's the measuring units of distance? The distance is measured by two units, which are meter or kilometer. What are the measuring units of time? Time is measured by two units, which are second or hour. What are the measuring unit of speed? Speed is measured in some units, such as meter per second or kilometer per hour. Okay. For conversion, if we want to convert from a unit to another unit, to convert distance, to convert from kilometer to meter, we will multiply by 1000. To convert from meter to kilometer, we will divide on 1000. To convert from hour to second, we will multiply in 3600. To convert from second to hour, we will divide on 3600. To convert from minute to second, the minute contains 60 seconds, so we will multiply in 60. To convert from minute to hour, we will divide on 60. To convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second, we will multiply in 3600. We will multiply in 1000 over 3600. If we want to simplify 3600 over 1000, if we want to multiply 1000 over 3600, if you want to simplify this number, it will be simplified into 5 over 18. So if you want to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second, you will multiply in 5 over 18. If you want to convert from meter per second to kilometer per hour, you will multiply in 18 over 5. Give reason. The object speed increased by increasing the cover distance at constant time. This question means if the distance increase, the speed increase. Why? Because they are directly proportional. You will answer by because speed is directly proportional to the distance. Give reasons that train motion is considered motion in one direction. Why we consider the motion of train is motion in one direction? Because the train moves forward or backward in a straight line, but it doesn't move upward or downward. Okay. Problems. Calculate the speed of a car moves 180 meters in 30 seconds. Here in this problem, we want to find the speed. You will put the law of speed. V equal d over t. D is called distance, 180 meters. T time is 30 seconds. Here we haven't to convert any unit for to another unit. So you will use 180 over 30 equals 60, and put the unit of speed meter per second. Another problem: runner runs with speed 10 meter per second. Find the distance covered by the runner in 5 seconds. Here we want to find distance. So you will put the law of distance, d equal v times t. V here is 10 meter per second. Time here is 5 seconds. So we will multiply 10 by 5 equal 50, and put the unit of distance equal 50 meter. Okay. Next time we will study kinds of speed, and I wish you understand the lesson today, and I hope you study this lesson well and solve the homework. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.